What up, Sad Nation? Now I know you guys are kind of confused, and I'm not Kang or whatever, but you just stick around. He'll be on. Don't worry. I'm not hosting the entire night. And just starting it off now to get some things out of the way to just let you know about the SummerSlam ending. So let me just get this out of the way first of all. With the Void situation, with me being in there or whatever, let me just make this clear. I was not being tortured in the Void. I was not being hurt in the Void. In fact, I was having a good time in the Void, as one would say. Let me just make this clear. The hit that I placed on Brandon did not score me a one-way ticket to hell, but it ended up getting me into heaven, as one would say. I got into the Void because of that. But Silhouette, while I was in there, the Silhouette faced me, and he made a deal with me that basically said, which, for those who don't know and don't speak Void, that just means that he wanted me to get out the Void and bring Paul back in. And I was all for it, because Paul deserves to be in the Void for what he did. So on SummerSlam night, basically what happened was, I came into SummerSlam possessed by the Void. Shocker, I know. But let me just explain something. So when I say I am the Silhouette, I mean it. I am possessed by the Silhouette, therefore I feel like, I have duties to say that I am the Silhouette at this point. I am the possessor of the Void. And so that's how I was able to get Paul back into there. And I hope that he stays there for as long as he can until he dies, because he deserves that. He deserves a death sentence. And I feel like it's just almost too perfect that on the anniversary, on the 1 year after poor Alan. Poor Alan, man. I miss you every day, Alan. Beautiful Larazza. I miss you, Alan. And you didn't deserve to die at the hands of Paul. Nobody does, because that dude sucks. But whatever. Paul, you killed a person, and you deserve pain for it. You deserve to die and rot in the Void. You deserve that after killing Alan. What? I know people don't like to say it, and people don't like to appreciate me and Alan's friendship. But we were close friends. And I lost one of the few friends I have in this industry. And I'm glad that Paul is paying for it. So, on that note, sayonara, see you later. Back to you, Kang. Have fun saying the results. Hasta la vista. Sayonara. Guten Tag.
Konnichiwa, Sebi. So that was him. He's explained it to you now. I hope you're happy. I know I am. At least I know what the fuck's going on. Because last week, he just fucking started making guitar noises and ended my fucking stream without permission. I wasn't ready to end stream. I had a whole fucking match to predict. But no. The Silhouette's got fucking powers beyond comprehension. And I mean shit. Even Alan himself had powers beyond comprehension. He fucking was able to hack my stream multiple times back in the day. So, maybe I just need to get better encryption. Maybe that's it. My password's been leaked or something. I need to go change it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well, I'll deal with that at my own time. But as for now, Sebi did say I gotta do some SummerSlam predictions reading. And what happened? Now, as I did say, he ended the stream before Paul versus Buffy could happen because he took Paul to the Void. So Paul versus Buffy did not happen. Buffy is still your predictions champion. The match didn't happen, but she's okay. I've talked to her multiple times over the past week. We've had long conversations. She didn't want to come on SmackTalk tonight. She's a little shaken up over what happened with Sebi. But she is fine, and she will be defending her title yet again. But just know she is still champion. Now, the other 4 matches at SummerSlam did happen, though. So, let's get right into the matches. That's what we're doing. First match. The Golden Gods versus the Epic Boyz. A rematch from Extreme Rules, where the Epic Boyz did take the titles from Joe and I, the Golden Gods. Can they do it this time? Now, we did pick a lot of the same for a lot of these, so I will go with and then tell you that Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, we all picked Mandy, all got it right. Dominic Mysterio, Seth Rollins, we all picked Rollins, all got it right. Sasha Banks versus Asuka, Zach and I picked Asuka. Joe and Brandon picked Sasha. Asuka won. Doesn't matter for the tag team, so it matters for singular predictions. And then Bayley versus Asuka. Zach and I picked Bayley. Joe and Brandon picked Asuka. Zach and I got it right again. They got it wrong. Fiend versus Strowman. Fiend won. Obvious, we got that right. And then Drew versus Randy. I picked Drew. Zach picked Drew. Joe and Brandon both picked Randy. And, of course, Drew McIntyre won the match. If you've watched SummerSlam, you know that. So, Zach and I, if you're not paying attention, are just fucking smashing it so far in this. But our, tag team divisive picks haven't happened. I've saved those for last. But, as you can see, Joe and Brandon are kind of struggling there because they're working the tag team game. It's how it is. You got to work the tag team game if you don't know who's going to win. It so happens that Zach and I got good luck on this one, and when we worked the tag team game, we got the matches right. But now, we have the Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. I picked Andrade and Angel Garza. Brandon and Zach both picked Andrade and Angel Garza. Joe picked the Street Profits. The Street Profits did in fact retain the tag team titles, which means the Golden Gods are up by 1. And then, the only other match that we were divisive on, so this is the decider, Apollo Crews versus MVP. Yet again, the decider for our tag team championship match. Now last month at Extreme Rules, if you didn't know, Apollo couldn't compete legitimately. We didn't know that until Sunday, Extreme Rules. So MVP won by forfeit, and they won the tag titles off of that. This month, Apollo Crews vs. MVP did happen. Joe and I again went with Apollo. Zach went with Apollo. Brandon went with MVP. I mean, I guess maybe out of faith because MVP won him the last time, so he thought maybe MVP could win it for him again. But no! Apollo Crews retained in a pre-show match that was really quick and nothing really happened. So, just as soon as the Epic Boyz take the titles, the Golden Gods snatch what's rightfully theirs back off of their fucking fluke fucking victory. The Golden Gods are yet again the tag team champions. And, you know, over the past few weeks, past couple months, my partner Joe has gotten a little bit more vocal here on the KKPL on Wednesday Night SmackTalk, on Friday Night SmackTalk as well. And he wants to get vocal again. So, I will let Joe have the floor to celebrate our victory. Go ahead, Joe.
I got my titles back.
That's right, Joe. We got our titles back. What never should have left our waists. They got lucky, and we got fucky. Now, moving on to the SummerSlot Tournament. Now, if you don't know, the SummerSlot Tournament is a tournament in which 3 matches happen. There are 3 winners, and they go on a wheel. And the wheel has 3 prizes. You can either get a Predictions Championship shot, a Tag Team Championship shot, or you are banned from competing for the Predictions Championship until January 1st, 2021. Or, well, at least this year's. It's just January 1st of the next year, because last year it was January 1st, 2020. But you know. So, first match, Mikey versus the Businessman. Garza and Andrade, they both got it wrong. Mandy, both got it right. Apollo, both got it right. Rollins, both got it right. Asuka, both got it right. Actually, no. Oh boy, I'm bugging. I'm sorry. I read Asuka from the match card instead of from the people. They did not both get this one right. This is a very big decider match. So I skip. Bayley versus Asuka. Bayley both got it right. Fiend both got it right. And now, Asuka versus Sasha Banks. Mikey picked Asuka to beat Sasha Banks. Business Man picked Sasha to retain. Asuka did in fact win. Mikey is up 1. Going into the last match. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Now, Business Man picked Drew to retain. Mikey picked Randy Orton to pick up a victory. Drew McIntyre did retain, which means we have a tie in the SummerSlot Tournament. More on that in a little bit, because I'm moving on to the second match now. You'll see, because we have more shit to get through. Lou versus El Taquito. Garza and Andrade, they both picked, both got it right. Garza e Andrade, that's what they both picked, but you know. And next match, Manny Rose, both got it right. Apollo, both got it right. Bayley versus Asuka, they're divisive, so I will skip. Mysterio versus Rollins, I will skip. Fiend versus Strowman, I will skip. Sasha Banks versus Asuka, they both picked Sasha, both got it wrong. There you go. Now, they had a lot they picked different in this match. We have Bayley versus Asuka, in which Taquito picked Bayley, Lou picked Asuka. Taquito was right, Bayley did win. Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins. El Taquito was the only person in the entire predictions to pick Dominic Mysterio, and Lou picked Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins did win. So it's tied. And then the Fiend versus Braun Strowman. Lou, I believe, was the only person to pick Braun Strowman to win in the entire predictions. El Taquito picked the Fiend. The Fiend did win. El Taquito's up. Then Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. El Taquito picked Orton, as some other people did. And Lou picked Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won the match. Which means, yes, Lou and El Taquito also tied in their SummerSlot match. Now, what this means for us. What this means for us. Oh boy. Luckily, we've been gifted. I scrambled my brain. I said, oh God, we got 2 ties. Come on, I can maybe deal with 1, but 2. Luckily, there is somewhat of a pay-per-view going on this Sunday in Payback. Which means, I had a great idea that Mikey and Businessman and Lou and El Taquito, they will both predict Payback. Now, as of right now, there's only like 4 matches announced, so it's not the full card for Payback, but we don't need that. We just need a tiebreaker, so I think we're good. But they will be predicting, they will be tie-breaking here tonight on Wednesday Night SmackTalk, both matches, but they will be doing it after the SummerSlot wheel spin. They will know their prize before they predict. They will know if they're fighting for the Predictions Championship, for the Tag Team Championship, or if they're fighting to not be able to compete for the Predictions Championship for a good few months. Because it's not a full year, but you know, it seems like it, doesn't it? Might as well be. And then, right, our third and final SummerSlot Tournament match didn't end in a tie. I'll tell you that right now before it happens. It did not end in a tie. It's the only one to not end in a tie. We have Sebby versus Darcy. Darcy and Sebby both picked Garza and Andrade. They both got it wrong. Mandy, they both picked, both got it right. Mysterio, they both... Actually, yeah, sorry. Taquito was not the only person to pick Mysterio. Sebby and Darcy, for some reason, both picked Mysterio, and they both got it wrong. So good for them. Bayley versus Asuka. They both picked Asuka. Both got it wrong. Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. Both picked Fiend. Both got it right. Now, divisive matches. Apollo Crews versus MVP. Darcy picked Apollo Crews. Sebi picked MVP. Apollo won. Darcy's up 1, baby. Woo! Sasha Banks versus Asuka. Now, Darcy picked Sasha. Sebi picked Asuka. Asuka did win, which means Sebi is now tied with Darcy. Next, we have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. It is the final match. It is the decider. Darcy picked Randy Orton. Sebi picked Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won. Sebi, with a 4-4 record at SummerSlam, has defeated Darcy. And, well, Darcy's got something to say about that.
I never saw that coming.
No, you didn't. Well, as we know, Buffy versus Paul did not happen. So that was the main event of SummerSlam, Darcy versus Sebi. That 4-4 prediction win for Sebi. Now, we have the SummerSlot wheel spin to get to. And let me tell you, we got a doozy to do. So I'm going to get Mikey, Business Man, Lou, Taquito, and Sebi in here right now. And we're going to get it. Welcome everybody here to the SummerSlot wheel spin. We have the winners. Well, the winner of his only SummerSlot match, and then 4 tires here. As we've just determined earlier on in the show, we have 2 of our matches fucking ties. And they will be predicting at Payback or for Payback to determine the tiebreaker, but we're still gonna know what they're gonna get whenever they win that tiebreaker. So, or maybe they might lose, you know. There is a little thing on there that's not very good. So we're here with Sebi, who actually won. He's the only winner of the SummerSlot so far. Hi, Sebi.
Hello.
I think we're throwing the word winner here a little bit too loose.
Yeah, I think we're doing that too.
Hey, at least I decisively won.
What
Shut the
constitutes
fuck
a
up,
winner in
bitch.
your book?
Our business, man.
Hey.
Calm
Jesus.
down. Jesus, you're a man of the Lord.
You're the man of the Lord now. What is this?
Fucking.
Shouldn't you be in the shower?
Had a
What is-
fucking 4-4 fucking record out here talking about I won the match. Fuck off.
I mean, yeah, he should get back in the shower. Lou's right. Yeah, you get a little bit too.
Fuck you.
Okay, sorry.
Hey.
Alright. Boy, you guys don't get to see the faces he makes, but if you did, you would be scared of him. You'd be genuinely terrified of
Are
this
they
man.
wrinkly?
They are everything that you could have nightmares about, Sebi. So I wouldn't suggest
Not
making fun of
wrinkly.
Business Man.
Not wrinkly.
Black don't crack. Isn't that right, Business Man? Hell yeah, baby.
And he
Like
and
you
he
call
knows
me
about
baby?
crack.
He does know a lot about crack.
Hey, businessman,
What?
go you.
I love Miami University.
I did a black power fist for you and said go.
Black power, hell yeah. Minorities rise up. Let's go. Alright. So we're here with Sebi, Businessman, as you can hear. He's talking, hi Businessman. Hello. Mikey, who he tied with.
Hello.
I don't appreciate that right there.
Well, we tied, so I feel like I have to talk like you too.
You're appropriating black culture.
I just want to be like you.
Digital blackface by Mikey. What?
What? Don't you? You can't say that. You
Oh,
can't say that.
And we're here with El Taquito,
See.
who tied
Sound
with.
a little. It's not a little different, El Taquito.
Yeah, look, he's a little under the weather, I think. Yeah.
You got Corona?
See.
Extra or light?
Seltzer.
Oh, oh no. And we got
Why you
Lou, who he
shouting?
tied with. Hi, Lou.
Who? Hello. Apparently, I'm the tie god, so.
Yeah, Lou has got his, I think,
Kneel
9th
before
tie.
Christ.
We've been talking about Paul all this time, but it's been Lou. He's the real tie
It's
god.
been me, Kang.
We figured out a lot
all
about
along.
Lou while looking through the records, actually. So, yeah, Lou's been a sneaky competitor for a long time.
I told you, I'm the greatest of all time. I'm a Hall of Famer, certified stud.
All right.
That's what he says, right?
Close enough.
So,
You ready to get into the first spin here? And we have our first match, which was a tie. Mikey and Business Man. So,
Yep.
whatever this lands on, they will be having a tiebreaker to determine what they get. They could either get a tag team championship shot, a predictions championship
what-
shot, or they will not be able to compete for the title until January of next year.
What if I win the tag championship shot?
Then you have to have a partner of your choosing, or I may force you to have a little bit of a partnership with Taquito because you tied, which is actually that.
Or-
it's not a may. I'm going to do that.
or
It won't work, trust me.
or you just convert it to a KKPL championship shot.
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Yo, Mikey, get in on this, huh?
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 No.
Huh?
No.
Where's Brandon when you need him to bargain?
Brandon got fucked by it last year. By that same rule.
Yeah, because he wasn't bargaining enough. He didn't use his fucking Larry
It
David
wasn't
powers.
even there to bark.
All right. We're gonna do the first
Oh,
spin.
Sebi's Jewish, kinda. Sebi, get in on this.
Mikey
Ah.
Businessman. No.
No, it's Sebi ruined it.
Mikey
I'm not
Businessman.
Jewish enough.
Whatever this one lands
definitely-
on, your tiebreaker match at Payback will determine what you get.
Okay,
Here,
I'm ready.
Wait.
Last year, this is my last loss.
go.
About to lose
And
the
Mikey
game,
beat the wheel spin. His only
No.
loss in a year.
Really lost.
boy. Can Mikey
Oh.
beat his
Yo!
Mikey beats the wheel spin.
Yo!
Fine, well, I have to beat the businessman first.
Fucking goal!
Oh, he almost sounds like Taquito.
Man, you know, I've hung around on my life back in the past.
You were
I'm back to
drinking too
get
many Corona seltzers
addicted.
as well.
I'm about to
So
get this
crack to the
title
drum.
shot, baby. Oh. Hell yes, baby. So, whoever wins
How
between
is there a
Mikey and
steal
Businessman,
fucking out of nowhere?
they get a
Who's that
predictions championship shot at the next pay-per-view. Not Payback, you know,
What?
the fucking Hell in a Cell or whatever, or Clash of Champions.
So I'm fucked here.
No,
Not necessarily.
not necessarily.
Wow.
No,
No.
I'm fucked.
No.
No. So,
I'm
now,
gonna throw the match. against
Lou and El
Taquito.
Taquito. I will actually make it a partner of your choosing because I realized that if I force you to have a tag team with the guy that you're tied with, then there's no point in you having a tiebreaker match. So you will still have a partner of your choosing. Fuck Sebi last year.
Yeah, fuck you, Sebi.
But
That
this
was a
year,
trial
we
run.
that was a trial run, and we didn't have a tiebreaker pay-per-view right after for it. So,
You fucking lab rat.
Lou and El Taquito
You're no better
spinning
than
right
human
now.
mice.
We're gonna spin for them, and you can either have a tag team championship shot, or be banned
Or
from
I throw
competing
the
for the
match
title
against El Taquito.
for a year. Let's see.
So this is for either Lou or El Taquito.
Yes.
I'm throwing him out.
Oh.
Which means the tag team championship shot goes to Lou or El Taquito.
Yeah, we're talking.
I've already won.
And that
Which
means
means-
Sebi.
Hold on. We're not sure.
Wait,
Let it
wait. Oh.
Hey, Lois, get the camera.
Oh,
Sebi! Oh,
shit.
that was so
Sebi.
close. Oh, that last spin was so close. Sebi can't compete for the predictions championship until January of
What a
next
fucking idiot.
year. Even
Kick his
with
ass back into the void. Kick his ass back into the void.
even with the ghost possessing him, and a 24/7 championship title opportunity thing. He cannot challenge for that title until
And
January 1st.
He
And
only won that one.
the only person to get a dub. This is you. This is you right now, Sebby. This is you.
This is for Stubby. Happy birthday, Stubby.
This is you.
I hate you all.
You're dead,
My name's Stubby. My name's Stubby.
I hate you all.
Get fucked, Sebby. That's it for the SummerSlot wheel spin. Let's continue on to more festivities.
You're not even the best clown in here.
And
Darcy
we'll
was the
see
clown.
what Payback predicts, what Lou and Businessman predict, and what, or not Lou and Businessman, Mikey and Businessman predict. I'm a clown right now, and Lou and El Taquito pick
Oh, the clown.
right now. Let's get into it.
Pain without the S.
We're here with Lou and El Taquito Violente.
The crowd goes mild for Taquito. Yeah.
We're not doing
I
entrances.
prefer hot sauce.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
On
hot
what?
sauce can be mild.
Oh.
No. Extra spicy.
Oh.
For your taquitos.
Oh.
See?
You eat your own kind?
Cannibal?
No.
Okay. As you guys can hear, Businessman is still, not Businessman, sorry. El
El
Taquito
Taquito's
Violente.
little
See, I thought he was Businessman by how gravelly his voice was. He's so sick.
He recently got a tonsillectomy and sounds different.
Yeah. And he got the ant noise taken out so you don't snore.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's just temporary. Don't worry.
Yeah, he'll be back as good as new in a few weeks. But for
You
now,
gotta stay consistent with the Jillian inflection, El Taquito. They changed your you took your something out of your mouth, not your vocal cords.
didn't have his Invisalign in.
Oh yeah, he didn't have his retainer.
Yeah.
Can we just predict already?
So yeah, we're doing a tiebreaker for SummerSlam predictions because you guys tied, and now
Ty God in the house.
we are going to predict the 4
Kneel
matches
before Christ.
that we have available so far for Payback. I know there's going to be more announced, but we're doing this just as a tiebreaker, so it doesn't really matter how many we predict, just that we predict them. So, as we did with the wheel spin, we determined the winner of this match gets a tag team championship match with a partner of their choosing. It could be that Lou chooses El Taquito or El Taquito chooses Lou, or they can choose whoever the fuck they want. I don't give a shit.
Can I choose the silhouette?
Maybe.
Imagine.
If the silhouette
Fuck,
agrees.
I'd be.
We're all about
Imagine
consent here. In the
Can I
KKBL.
bring in a new competitor?
Yeah. As long as you tell me beforehand, I can get it set up, get them a contract. We get it going.
Interesting.
Okay. So you guys ready to
Aren't you
predict
gonna
the 4
ask who
matches?
I could choose?
Oh, who are you gonna
See.
choose, Taquito?
I don't know.
Oh God. All right, the first match, maybe,
That was worth the stoppage.
is Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley for the United States
Fucking pissing
Championship.
himself.
And I'm gonna flip a coin in my head.
Didn't Apollo just win it?
Tails.
Like yesterday or whatever?
Mikey or El Taquito Violente called tails. It was heads. Sorry, Taquito.
It's always heads. Didn't fucking Bill Belichick teach you that, retard?
So you got to predict between Apollo Crews and Bobby Lashley.
Wait, confirm my suspicion though.
Apollo Crews has been champ for well, I mean, I guess he did just win it because MVP won by forfeit at Extreme Rules, but he's not been beaten for the title in 3 months.
Well, it's not gonna change. I'm choosing the champion.
Well, you're not predicting right now. Taquito's supposed to be predicting.
Well, now you know my prediction. So
I'll ask you in a second after Taquito does it, though. I'm still going
I
to ask.
don't even know who the champ is.
I'm going to say Bobby Lashley.
Okay. Oh, and Lou wants to go with the champion, who is Apollo Crews. Do you still believe that you're going to go with Apollo?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Apollo Crews.
When the hell did Taquito get in here twice?
Wait a minute, I already predicted what's going on.
So
it was
we got
me, Austin.
we got our first prediction is also our first prediction where they didn't pick the same thing. Ooh, they may not tie here in the tiebreaker, because that still is a possibility. And if that happens, fuck you. You guys are getting the tag team title shot together if you tie again. Because you deserve
titles.
it.
Just the titles. Just the title.
No.
See,
All right, next match: Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. Just a normal match, just a rematch from Raw that got ended when Drew McIntyre interfered. So, who do you think's gonna win, Lou?
Oh boy, I was hoping El Taquito would go first. I was about to say El Taquito. The fat one, Keith Lee.
Okay. What about you, Taquito?
Keith Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, he just copied me. He was waiting for me to go first. What a coward.
Well, that's just how that's how a wise man once said. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Who said that? Keith Lee? Because he fat?
No.
Sounds like somebody very smart.
Oh, it was Cookie Monster. It was Cookie Monster.
Yeah, there you go.
And he
Right.
cried about it because he was like, my cookie.
And he was sitting on the toilet and with a crack pipe full of cookie
Now
dough.
flush.
And next match, Bayley and Sasha Banks, the tag team champions, versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the women's tag team championship. Ha.
Why is Nia Jax alive?
I can't answer that.
How
I
is
don't
she
know.
allowed out of the country?
I don't
I
think
think
she
she
is.
has diabetes.
Does
Diabetes?
she? So, Taquito, who you picking for this one?
When I would do my warm-ups or exercise, I do my Nia Jax.
Oh boy.
You
I'm
open that
gonna
joke or this prediction?
Both.
Who? The Joker?
I'm gonna choose Nia Jax.
Whoa, he's bugging! What an idiot.
And what about you, Lou?
I'm choosing Bailey and Sasha Banks. This dude's an idiot! What an idiot. Thinks they're gonna lose the titles on a fucking throwaway pay-per-view? Fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
And the final match that you had to predict. You've already predicted two different, which means we have a good opportunity at another fucking tie. We have The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the current Universal Champion after winning at SummerSlam last Sunday, versus Braun Strowman, who he beat for the title last Sunday, versus Roman Reigns, who returned and beat the fuck out of both of them after their match last Sunday. So, this one might be hard to predict. We'll see if you have three matches that you don't think the same in. We'll see.
Who
Lou.
goes first?
Who do you pick?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's also no holds barred,
Is it? Wait. Is it?
but
for
it's
the
also
title?
it's a triple threat match. It's gonna be no holds barred. It's gonna be no DQ or no rope breaker or the fuck. What?
For the title, you said?
Yeah, for the title.
Who's the champion? Fiend.
Fiend, he just won.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Fiend.
Huh. Oh. And what about you, El Taquito?
Roman Reigns.
I was thinking Roman, but
I mean, yeah, we all know it's not going to be Braun, but Fiend versus
it's
Roman.
like why would he come back and then they put the fucking rocket straight up his ass again and just give him the fucking title?
I mean, I think it's pretty easy to tell you Braun's taking a pin here, but who is he taking
yeah,
it from?
Braun's taking the pin.
That's the question. And Taquito answered Roman. Lou answered Fiend. The only match they picked the same on was Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. So, unless something goes
No
wrong,
tie,
we
maybe?
shouldn't have a tie. We shouldn't have a tie unless
No contest.
Unless there's a no contest or Braun Strowman somehow wins or something like that. We shouldn't have a tie. So, tune in next week to see who wins this match and who gets the tag team title opportunity. And
Me.
then maybe who might get what their partner's going to be and everything as well. But for now, let's move on to Mikey versus Business Man. And we're here with Mikey and the Business Man.
Hello.
And the way, yeah, same time, that was crazy. And
Yeah.
the winner of this match gets a predictions championship shot against Buffy. And I don't know who it will be, but you guys gotta predict payback. So are you ready?
I guess. I mean, this is a pretty quick pay-per-view. We just had a pay-per-view. It's like, I kind of hate it, and I dig it, but I don't really watch wrestling anyway, so it's okay.
Well, I don't have my information of Friday Night SmackDown because it ain't happened yet. So I'm gonna get a little worried about predicting this, but you know, I got the Lord on my side, so I think I'm pretty good.
God bless.
You know, if it wasn't for me facing Mikey of all people at SummerSlam, I would have beaten everybody else in the SummerSlot Tournament.
True.
So, same as him, obviously, because we tied.
Right.
So,
Right. I can't disagree with that.
we should have both already won the SummerSlot Tournament and had everything happen, but you know, when you put the best against the best, there's gonna be some button of heads and some ties. Just how it is.
Yeah. And you can't even be mad about it, because when you put on a great show, sometimes when you put the two best against each other, what the crowd really wants is the rematch. That's why they have all those boxing and UFC fight rematches, because it's so good. Not because they have to see really who won. It's really for the fans. So really, we're just doing some fan service here.
Yeah,
Kind of like
baby.
every Star Wars movie. They do fan service at the end.
Ooh, you know, I'm more of a Star Trek man myself.
It's probably not a bad idea.
I love Star Trek. I love the you know, the meme where it's Sir Patrick Stewart and he's like, I love that. I saw that meme when I was 47 and I decided to binge all of Star Trek The Next Generation and I loved it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Star Trek or a Star Wars guy, if we're just being all completely honest with each other.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, so I don't get anything. But I do get memes.
You're a little Einstein's kind of guy, huh?
Yeah, little Einsteins, absolutely.
Hell yeah. I like little Einsteins too. Whenever I was high on crack, that was like the craziest show to watch. Now,
Who's
I'm
your
not
favorite
high
character?
anymore. Who's my favorite? Little fucking
Little Einstein.
redheaded
Gotta be, right?
motherfucker. It's the little redheaded motherfucker that says, I'm a little redheaded motherfucker. And I like him a lot.
Yeah. I have a shirt that says that. With the little redhead motherfucker, and he's got like a bubble on it, and it just says, "Hey, I'm that little redhead motherfucker."
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's funny that funny you're your favorite character.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
All right.
We were really meant to tie.
You guys ready to predict? I'm about tired of this little Einstein's talk.
Yeah.
How do you even
so.
watch little Einstein's? But man, you got fucking cable. It came on the CW every once in a while. Oh fuck. Well,
All the classics do.
he got me there.
Yeah.
It used to be called the WB. Yeah, it did used to be called that way back when. Yeah,
With the
sir.
racist frog. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got two things these old farts got in common.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
No need for that.
Well, you know, just gotta have a little jab every once in a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. First match on the card. Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. Oh, yeah. Black Power, baby. Oh.
You should let Businessman go first.
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
Black Power.
I'll let Businessman go first. He seems excited. He's shaking his head. He's fucking. Oh my god, he's frothing at the mouth. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay.
He's
All
definitely
right.
gonna have to shower after that. Clean
You
up
know-
that mouth.
There is a man that would be very happy for what I'm about to do. I have collaborated with this man in the past. I've seen what he did at SummerSlam. I'm not proud of what he did at SummerSlam, but I do follow some of his code. So, I'm gonna go for my friend Darcy and say champ shit only. Apollo Crews to retain against Bobby Lashley. Probably by some bullshit roll up or something. And Bobby Lashley gonna be like, and then Apollo Crews gonna be like, Okay. So he picks Apollo Crews for Darcy.
Oh,
What about you, Mikey?
You know, I kind of wanted to pick Apollo Crews, and then the Business Man started bringing up Darcy, and that guy just lost to Sebi. So do I really even want to?
That's 12.
I don't even know if I even want to listen to anything that stupid Darcy says. But the whole champ shit only is the part that kind of rings true.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Apollo Crews.
Okay. Both picking Apollo here to retain.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change the belt on such a stupid pay-per-view.
Yeah, probably not. So next match, we have Keith Lee versus Randy Orton in a rematch from Raw, where Drew McIntyre interfered and cost Keith Lee the match because he beat up Randy Orton, and Randy Orton won by DQ, and Randy Orton ran away. And this match is unfinished. So, do we have the debut of Keith Lee and him win, or will Randy Orton keep up with his best year after taking a loss to Drew at SummerSlam? Will he, bounce back here? Mikey?
I don't think you could do that with Keith Lee, right? I mean, if the match goes through, it's not going to be the only way. It'll be Orton wins by disqualification. Well, shit. Now I got that. Now I got that in my head. But no, they can't have Keith Lee lose, or I don't know. Not his first match. I'm gonna go with Keith Lee to win.
Okay. What about you, businessman? Well, I saw on the Twitter machine and the Instagram machine that Keith Lee was they ruined his theme song, and they gave him like a shirt and a skirt to wear and shit, and ruined him completely. So I could see him very much losing his debut match, but I think it's a pretty easy prediction to see that Keith Lee is gonna win, because Drew McIntyre is gonna come out and distract Randy Orton and be like, "I lived, bitch," and Randy Orton's gonna be like, "Huh," and then Keith Lee gonna turn around into Keith Lee, and Keith Lee gonna do like the spirit bomb for the Lord. So I'm going with Black Power only and Keith Lee.
Yeah, you call it the Holy Spirit bomb.
Hell yeah, baby.
From the Lord. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're 2 for 2 tying again, so let's hope that changes.
Well, when you predict good, you predict good.
Yeah, it's the truth.
So it's just how it has to be sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
What the fuck is that?
Bennett, man, you're going crazy right now, okay?
Yeah.
You need to calm down. I'm sorry. I don't know what went over me there. I'm sorry. Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop you doing it again. You're holding it.
Running out of battery.
Yeah. Hey! Stop. Next match. Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So, Vince man, you're going first on this one. Who you pick? Well, we got Bayley and Sasha Banks, who let me down at SummerSlam. The Black Power only let me down at SummerSlam. Sasha Banks. I thought she was the blueprint, but it turns out she's just losing the Oscar. She wasn't ready for Oscar. She didn't see that coming. But Bayley did see Oscar coming. And I think Bayley can help Sasha Banks see Nia Jax coming, because goddamn, if you can't see her coming, you gotta be blind. So, I think Bayley and Sasha Banks pick up an easy victory here. I don't know why there's a match on the show. Okay. What about you, Mikey?
I don't know. part of me thinks that this whole Bailey and Sasha thing is going to be over with soon.
No.
But do I think of like why is Nia even tagging with what's her name, Baszler? Like, what was the point of that?
Because they
Did they
needed a tag team to face Bailey and Sasha Banks, pretty much.
There is nothing like no story behind
They
that.
just started tagging together on Raw against Bailey and Sasha Banks or something like that. I didn't pay attention too much, but yeah. And we're just like, here we go, payback, yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna pick Bailey and Sasha again.
Oh, which means we have one match remaining, and you guys have picked the same for every match. So this match is very important. One of you is going to have to pick something that you might not want to pick just so you can win. Who's it going to be?
Yeah. Well, I get first pick, so.
True. That is very true. So, last match, main event. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, who is the current champion, versus Braun Strowman, who he beat at SummerSlam, versus Roman Reigns, who beat both of them up after their match. In a no-holds-barred triple threat match for the WWE Universal Championship. Mikey, you do go first, so who do you pick?
Well, I think because it's no holds bar, however you say it,
Yes.
I can't think right now.
No hold bar.
I think that Roman Reigns is the leader of Retribution
Oh.
because his shirt said wreck everything and leave. And well, Retribution has been wrecking everything and leaving.
That was my motto in the 80s.
Yeah, it was. And I feel like Retribution is going to have a big part in this match. And then next Monday, they're going to talk about who the people in Retribution are. And that's how they're going to introduce Retribution, because they haven't really been doing much besides attacking people and things.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's all they've been doing, really.
So they've been wrecking everything and leaving. And Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. So I don't know if they're really going to have him lose like this. Especially because, I don't know, I feel like Strowman wasn't supposed to be champion anyways. It was supposed to be Roman.
Supposed to be Roman. Yeah.
So, yeah. That's what I predict.
Okay.
Roman Reigns.
And
Roman Reigns.
Businessman. Who are you gonna go with on this one? Well, Mikey, you are a booking fiend. But you know who I'm picking? I'm gonna predict the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Because
Are you sure you don't want to go Strowman?
hell no. Hell no. Because Roman Reigns is not the leader of Retribution. Because I watch Friday Night SmackDown every Friday night on Fox from 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. And you see, every time that Retribution attacks on SmackDown, The Miz is never there. The Miz is always just left or something. So, I think Roman Reigns is not the leader of Retribution. He is the big dog in his own thing. He don't need Retribution on. He himself is just gonna lose the match. The Fiend's gonna win because he's gonna pin Braun. And that's about it. But The Miz is the leader of Retribution. So, pay attention to that. But yeah,
Wow.
I'm picking the Fiend because, I'm not picking Roman because he just picked Roman. And I'm not picking Braun, so I have to pick the Fiend even if Mikey's right. So, this is how it is.
Well, now I'm starting to think the Miz is, because the way you say Retribution is almost French. And isn't Maurice French?
French Canadian.
So, you got something going there. I think I like your theory a lot better than mine.
Yeah, that's just a game theory, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a theory. Roman also could be the leader of RETROBUITON, so I don't know. But that's what I think's gonna happen. I'm going with Champ Sid only. And also, he got like cornrows or dreads or something going on, so he's kind of black. And he's fucking a black chick with a big booty. So, he's the most black to go with here.
Yeah, that's true.
Although with Roman how he's acting now, I don't know. The scene might not be the most black. True, but he's not wrong.
He looks a lot darker, besides his teeth. His teeth look a lot whiter.
His teeth are very white. I've seen them before. And he must have been doing a lot of crack cocaine before he came back and he had to get some brand new teeth. They look too big for his mouth. He must have some swelling going on. They must be pretty damn new. You know, may even be dentures. But all I know is he's not the leader of RETROBUITON. So, thank you for your time, Kang. I gotta go take a shower. Okay. So, Businessman's out. And they both predicted. So, that's the tiebreakers. Both of them. And we'll have to see who wins next week and who gets the title shots. But for now, let's move on again. See ya!
Yo, what is up? It is I, the Buffy Cat. You didn't think I would pass up an opportunity to gloat about still being champ run camp, did you? Paul is a bum, I am Epic. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you get notified whenever another episode of Smocking Talk goes live, or anything else you want to see. Subscribe to Thebs. Bye.
THANKYOU, thank you, thank you. THANKYOU.